Hey everyone, my name is Shauna and welcome to the second figure review on my channel. Today, we will be looking at the 1/7 scale Shirakami Fubuki from Luminous Box. I ordered her from Tokyo Otakumo for $146 US, including tax and shipping. As of mid-July 2022, she is still available on the Good Smile Global Shop, or eBay if you're willing to shell out that extra premium, basically scalper cash. I know. It's not really scalping, but the prices people resell figures at always get stupid high. I mean, just look at this. Packaged in a sturdy box. I mean, look at the rough timeline I had getting here. The figure is secured safely with even a bit of styrofoam in place to provide some extra padding. The base is a separate piece, as it usually is, and attaches with 2 metal pegs at the base of her foot. It is removable, but the fit is tight. Be very careful if you're going to separate the two after you connect them. Overall, it's a straightforward box that should be easy to repackage if you need to return her to storage, and only return her to storage. I mean, who could resell this box? Fubuki is looking absolutely adorable in her coin pose with lots of motion in the ribbon, hair, and tail. It's a dynamic look that makes her look alive. Now, let's start at the head and work our way down. The hair is wonderfully sculpted and painted with some nice indications of shading and highlights. There's a tiny bit of flexibility here, but the Auqa feels tight and could snap off if you're not careful. The ears look fluffy and the light metallic paint on the earring makes it pop. The detail on her face looks a bit pale or flat, especially the eyes. I think that's due to there not being any hard black lines in it, which matches her model's design, so I can't really complain, but something still just feels off about it. Overall, it is a very cute expression that matches Fubuchan very well. My only real nitpick is that the open eye seems a bit too open and dead. I mean, look what happens when I cover the happy side of her face. Maybe it's just me. Down to the torso, we'll take a look at those hands. Very well sculpted, and the sleeves look beautiful. Like the rest of her shirt? Not sure what to call it, a mix of a hoodie and some sort of top with an window and a belly button window. As mentioned before, the ribbon and ties flow very nicely, and the creases here are very convincing. Between her is actually a detail I've never noticed on her virtual model. Moving further down, we've got a cute belly button just above her well-designed shorts. The belts look great, and again, the metallic paint on the buckles and that key really pop. And that tail! The tail looks amazing! Above her, you can see where it connects to her lower back and how the design of her shirt accommodates her tail with the split down the middle. Speaking of her... You didn't see the butt? Don't these shorts seem pretty tight? Anyway, the pentagram on the tail, something else I haven't really noticed before, is a clean, opaque white, so it looks really good. Now to those thick thighs. Yeah, if you saw my first review, you know. But they do it again, giving the people what they want. I have no clue what purpose this strap around her thigh serves other than to create a bulge where people love them. And the stocking on her right gives a similar effect, as you can see. Her legs are very slender, but she feels very sturdy standing on that one leg. Apologies to you feet people, but she's got her usual boots on. They look great though, and again, the metallic paint is clean and really shines, adding just the right amount of detail. The overall design of this figure is gorgeous. I love all the movement and fluidity of it. The small details pop and all the colors come out clean and clear. Great job to everyone who worked on this figure. The base is cute. I love it. The graphics on it do feel like they could be prone to chipping or peeling, but only if you're rubbing it with something abrasive like your fingernail or sandpaper. The plastic itself feels very good and firm, not likely to break unless you manhandle this stuff like a child. Now to the size comparisons. We will be using a similar lineup as we did to the previous review. 1/4 scale Haruhi Bunny version, 1/7 scale Aqua by Kotobukiya, review coming soon, I promise. 1/10 scale Sento from the Beach Queens line by Wave, pop-up figure Dark Magician Girl, and the Holo Nendoroid. We'll ignore the obvious joke I made last time. The quality on this figure is amazing. Everything feels really solid and well put together. As I mentioned before, she looks so fluid, like a whole new concept of static motion here. I don't own a figure yet with such a dynamic pose, and I highly doubt the figure will lean or fall slack over time because of it. The value for the money is perfect. If you bought it when it was initially on pre-order. I've never purchased anything from the Global Good Smile Shop myself, so I don't know if they will convert your currency for you if you pay in something besides the Japanese yen, or if you need to use a third party to do that. But if you do know how it works, go ahead and get her there. That is an amazing price. Even if it costs you $30 shipping, you'll be spending less than I did. Otherwise, only if you are a huge Fubuki fan should you get her on eBay. If you can't afford that price jump, hurry and get her pop-up parade version that is much cheaper. Much cheaper. It's smaller, but it still looks pretty good. I personally will not be doing a review on that figure because I don't collect pop-up parade figures. They're just not my favorite. Speaking of reviews I will do though, my next one will be the Yanguifei Nendoroid. I don't really collect Nendos anymore unless they're characters from the mobile game Fate Grand Order, or if they're dirt cheap from other characters I like. But if you want to see that, subscribe and I'll have it out within 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed and got something out of this. See you in the next one.
Can you be my wife? Friend.